What's up, everybody, and welcome back. As you can see by the very sped up intro, there was some technical difficulties with the last episode. I recorded the entire thing, plus several reaction videos, and the audio program on the computer was muted the entire time. So the whole time that I'm looking at stuff like on the mixer that's right in front of me, it was working fine, but on the computer side, it was muted. So instead of trashing that entire episode and having to start all over and re-record that, I decided to just leave it in, speed it up, and we'll go on from there. So I will also attempt to talk about everything that I talked about in that episode. Starting with, see, what did I talk about in that episode? I suppose I'll start with, I used to stream on Twitch, and then I didn't. And a lot of that has to do with work schedule. And oh, this sounded so much better than the other one because I had my thoughts collected. Anyway, so I guess I will start with the lack of content on the channel, or why it's been so sporadic, and that has mostly been because of my real work, real job. And what the fuck happened there? So I don't really have a regular 9-to-5 job per se. In theory I do, but we're supposed to get off at 5 o'clock, and I could probably count on one hand the amount of times that I've actually gotten off on time in the entire nearly 3 years that I've worked there. Oh, damn, that was tight. So, because of the sporadic schedule, that makes it hard to balance all that goes into making content and editing it and keeping up with things, honestly. Plus, you know, everything else that revolves around outside life. You know, you gotta keep up the house, work on the car. Fucking hell. So anyway, combination of all that stuff is why content is kind of sporadic on the channel. And then a couple of months ago, I started streaming on Twitch, and I really enjoyed it. But the other downside to real life job is every other week I have to be on call, including weekends. So that would mean that the on-call phone would ring at the most inopportune times. Like, I would sit down to stream and be getting everything set up, and then the phone would ring, and I have to go to work. Same thing with just recording regular content. And like I said, I was enjoying streaming. I was actually on the way to affiliate. The only prerequisite, I guess, that I had not met yet was the 50+ followers. But I was gaining them. But see, the thing about Twitch is you have to stream, you know, regularly and consistently. And when I could only stream like one day a week, it's kind of hard to build a steady audience with that. So I decided that for the time being, Twitch is just not really in the cards. Like I said, I would still like to do that, but until some scheduling works itself out, which hopefully it will here in the next few months, it's got to take a back seat. Damn it. However, in the next couple of months, instead of being on call every other week, it'll hopefully be every third week. And son of a bitch. Damn, I don't want to do this whole world over again. So, for the sake of editing, I will probably just speed through this, and I will be back in World 6-1. And, you know, unless something really funny or something happens. Alright, and we're back. So to continue on, like I said, Twitch streaming kind of gonna have to take a back seat until scheduling gets changed. But hopefully, that will be changing very soon. Meanwhile, you know, I tried my hand at doing reaction videos, and they actually seem to go pretty well. You know, got some good analytics out of it. Views were good, you know, compared to some stuff that's gone on the channel. And oh, I thought I was going in that fucking hole. And I kind of think I would like to continue doing it. I don't know if I want to give up on the gameplay side of things completely. Kind of want to do, you know, that plus the reactions. I also did some reviews recently on the channel. I kind of want to do more of those. In fact, way back in the... It was either in the TOC days or shortly after. I can't believe that fucking plant decided to come up right that second. Anyway, I had this idea to do like a full Let's Play series. And then immediately do a review. Oh, fucking water. Again? But immediately do a review following the completion of the series. And it kind of never took off because that was also around the... I guess it would have had to be after TOC because that was around the... One of the first times I took a hiatus because I was just kind of getting burned out and discouraged. Not discouraged because of the content, but because of I wasn't enjoying making the content. And I mean, part of that was, well, I mean, it happened in the Banjo-Tooie Let's Play, and I just wasn't feeling it, and it was really bothering me because at some point I had decided that no matter what game I start, I'm gonna finish it. Not necessarily 100% complete it, but I'm going to finish it from beginning to end credits. And Banjo-Tooie kind of killed that for me. I mean, I like Banjo-Tooie, but for some reason that playthrough, I just wasn't feeling it, you know? And at the time, I was like, well, I mean, I can't do a review of a game that I haven't finished, even though that particular game I have finished. I have 100%ed it before, but I didn't want to set a precedent for, you know, I haven't finished the game, so I can't necessarily give it a fair review. But the more I thought about it, you know, I can 100% complete a game and give it a good or bad review. I can play a good bit of another game and give it a good or bad review. And, you know, reviews are that. They are an opinion based on the person playing them. So, if you are like-minded with me and our games are very similar, then my review may be what you would feel about the game, and that might save you some time and money. So that was another reason why, oh damn, that was clutch, why content kind of died off one of the times. But I think I'm going to try to make it work a little better this time, and just like right now on the week that I am not on call, I'm going to try to record as much content as possible so that I can get ahead for the week that I am on call. And hopefully that will help ease the process of bringing in all this new stuff like the reactions and the reviews, and maybe even some more brand deals. I know brand deals aren't everybody's favorite thing on YouTube, but I mean, getting free games and getting paid to do playthroughs, sometimes you gotta do it. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode. I know it was kind of what's the word I'm looking for? It wasn't exactly a standard episode with the fast forwarding and all that, but it was either that or start completely over, and I really didn't want to do that. Anyway, I'm going to hopefully have some reaction videos up sometime this week as well, and some more gameplay, and we'll go from there. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next